Hey guys, welcome back to the process. In today's video, we're going to be opening up this Matchless Fighters Japanese booster box. We're going to be taking a look at the contents on the inside. We're going to be looking at the value of the box and if you can make some money off of opening up this box or if this is something you should just keep sealed. We're just going to talk about the box in general. We're going to go ahead and open up the packs and we're going to put all the cards into a spreadsheet and we're just going to see how we do. Let's get into it. All right, taking a look at the contents of our box, we ended up having a total of 150 cards. That's 30 packs times 5 cards each. We ended up having 130 bulk cards. We ended up having a couple of good holographic cards. Let's take a look at these. Our first holographic card was a Shaman. We had the Inteleon. Really nice Beedrill. We had the Rapid Strike Urshifu. Then we had the Hatterene. So we had a total of 6 holographic cards. I actually ended up pulling out a couple of the trainer cards. Believe it or not, some of these Japanese trainer cards go for quite a bit of money. Specifically, cards like this Clara. We had 2 of those. We also had a couple of Brawlies. We had a couple of Karens. These go for well above the bulk price, so we did pull those out. We will talk about the price of those in just a moment. We're also going to be looking up the price of our ultra rare pulls. We had the Arcozolt V. We had the Galarian Slowbro V. And this really nice Galarian Zapdos V. We had a Arcozolt V-Max. We had the Galarian Articuno V. We had our really nice Blaziken V-Max. And we also had the Rainbow Rare Blaziken V-Max. Overall, this was a really good box in terms of ultra rares and above. We didn't have as many holographics as we would normally get, but we did have quite a few more ultra rare and above cards. We even had 2 VMAX cards, which doesn't happen very often. Let's go ahead and switch over to the spreadsheet here, and we'll take a look at the prices. So what I did is I put all of the cards, pulls as you want to call them, onto a spreadsheet here. And here are the trainer cards I was talking about. I already looked up the price of those. The Brawly cards were selling for about $1.50 each. These are sold listings, what they've actually sold at. The Avery trainer card was $1.50. The Karen's trainer cards were $2 a piece. The Clara trainer cards were selling at $1.50 a piece. And then the 130 bulk cards, I put those in at 3 cents a piece, which equaled out to about $4. So right now we're looking at about $15.50 in just trainer cards and bulk cards before we even get started. The total price of the box was $78.99. That's the cheapest price. You can pick one up on eBay right now, and it's the cheapest price I was able to find anywhere. So we're going to base the total price and, profit loss margin based off of the lowest price we can currently pick this up at. We're going to go back to the top here. We're going to start with the Galarian Slowbro. I start with this Galarian Slowbro right here. And we are going to switch over to eBay. And we're going to find out the price. We'll check the sold listings specifically. And this is card number 046. All right, we're going to scroll down here. Whoop, too far. We're going to go to the sold items. And we're going to take a look at what this card is selling for with its sold price. We're not looking at just the price of what it's going for. Looks like we may have to actually base it off of that. I don't see any sold listings for just the Galarian Slowbro by itself. Let's just put it in at, we have $8 here for both, $5 here for both, about $5 here for both. Let's go with about $2.50. That would be a good guess in my opinion. So we're going to add $2.50 into our chart here. Let's go ahead and look at the Arctozolt V. That is number 23 out of 70. We'll switch back over to eBay here. We got the Arcozolt. Whoop. All right, not seeing any sold listings for this. Let's try typing in the card number 023, see if that helps us out any. Just not a, guess it's not a super popular card. Let's take a look. Looks like the only sold copy, looks like went for $2.63. Let's put it in for $2.63. So far, we're not doing so great, are we? I think once we get to the Blazikens, that's going to change, though. All right. Now we got the Galarian Zapdos V. Let's take a look at that on sold listings. Looks like $4.99 was the last sold listing of that. We could put it in at $5. I think that's a good price. Well, Articuno and Zapdos there for $4.35. Oh, that was a good pickup. But looks like the only Articuno V by itself did sell. I'm sorry, the only Zapdos V sold for $4.99. Let's just put it in at $5 for the Zapdos V. Let's find the Untitled V-Max now. Let's take a look at that. I think once we get to the Blazikens, we're going to be seeing a huge difference in the prices. So far, the rest of these have not been so great. Looks like the Arctozolt was $7.50 your best offer. Not the only one that's showing up. It is a new set, so we're not going to have crazy good pricing information so far. Let's put it in at $5 for this one, for the VMAX. And we'll check out the Galarian Articuno. We're at about $30 so far for our box, which isn't too bad. So Galarian Articuno. And let's take a look and see what we have for prices on this. It's like $3.99. $4.99 best offer was accepted. Let's go with $4 for the Galarian Articuno. That seems like a good price to me. To think that that was my chase card out of the whole set and it ends up being a $4 card. All right, we're going to take a look at the really, really nice Blaziken V-Max now. This one should be a little bit higher than the rest of these. Let's take a look. It's kind of surprising. Looks like the Blaziken V-Max, $8 best offer was accepted, $6.80. Looks like about $6, $7, $5. Let's put it in for about $6. I'm kind of surprised by that. I figured that would be a little bit higher. That is pretty low in my opinion. I would pay more than $6 for that card. That's a beautiful, beautiful card. All right, we got the Blaziken V-Max. We're going to look that up. This is the secret rare out of the box. It is number 85. Let's take a look. All right, the rainbow rare version. It's like $21.79 was the last sold price, about $22, $30, $35, $25. Let's put it in for about $25. I think that is a good price. The rest of these regular holographics, I looked them up beforehand. They were averaging about $1 a piece for the holographics. So let's just go ahead and put all of these in for $1. Two of them I just put in with the bulk cards because they were not selling whatsoever, so I didn't have any information on those. So putting in all of the information that we know in regards to raw prices on these cards. Looks like we're looking at about $69.63 total price on this box. And honestly, whenever I opened this box, I was really excited and really happy with the cards. Let's take a look at those cards again. Like I said, we got the Rainbow Rare Blaziken, the Blaziken V-Max. We had the Galarian Articuno, Galarian Slowbro. This is a lot of hits for a Japanese box. The Galarian Zapdos, Arctozolt V. I guess it wasn't the full art bird trio that most people are looking for, those cards do go for quite a bit more money. Let's switch back over here to the chart. So we're looking at about $69.63 total. Not quite where I thought it was going to be at, honestly. So we would be losing money even with all of these ultra rare and above pulls, really good trainer pulls, and all the bulk and everything like that. That's almost a $10 loss before fees or anything like that. If you were to grade some of these cards and they came back 10s, obviously that would greatly change the prices of these cards. There haven't been any that have been returned yet, so we don't have any grading information. But I would assume, especially with the birds and the Blazikens, the V-Max cards are going to be more sought after. I think if those were to be graded, this profit chart would change dramatically. But going off of just the raw value, we would be losing $10, even though this seemed like a fantastic box. Overall, this is a really, really fun set to open. If you haven't had a chance to pull up a Matchless Fighters box or pull one open, it is a fun set. Make sure you can get your hands on one. I would really recommend it. Even if you're losing money, it's still so much fun that it's totally worth it in my opinion. I think that if you were to pull, some of the full art, Moltres, Articuno, Zapdoses, you would do a whole lot better than what we did here. Even though we did get quite a lot of ultra rare pulls, they're just not the popular ones. I appreciate you checking out my video. But off of this one box, it looks like it's going to be really, really easy to lose money opening up a Matchless Fighters box unless you get one of the chase cards. I hit the like button if you enjoy this type of content. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks a lot.